Hello and welcome to Western Perspective. On this week's program, the countdown is on to leavers celebrations with end-of-year exams underway. Year 12 school leavers are set to get into the partying spirit in a week, but there are concerns about reckless and alcohol-fueled behaviour at WA party spots. Tonight, we take a look at the dangers behind leavers celebrations as students prepare to kick off the end of school. School's out and it's time to celebrate. The end of 12 years of school, giving leavers a big reason to let loose.
It's young people who are celebrating and excited about the end of Year 12.
Police remain concerned about binge drinking and drug use at Western Australian leavers party locations. It's resulted in police remaining on alert and parents worried about their kids, less safe and affected by risky situations. Haydon Glass is the coordinator of young adult support organisation Red Frog. He says school leavers are often excited about celebrating, that they forget about risks they could face while partying.
I guess in Australia, leavers or schoolies week is seen as a little bit of a rites of passage. There's a little bit of peer pressure there and obviously a little bit of experimental behaviour.
He's wary what happens at leavers is part of schoolies' culture and is considered normal, but he's concerned behaviours like binge drinking could affect their lives.
Those rule books can be thrown out the window and young people can experiment a little bit more than they might in normal everyday life.
Clint Browning agrees. The Leavers WA project manager believes there are risky situations at celebration spots that could attract partygoers.
There's always a minority with every crowd that might misbehave, and that might be the stuff that gets dramatised.
However, he says there could still be problems that are alcohol and drug fueled.
We have a lot of support groups going out providing education around alcohol and drug use, and police will be there in extra resource.
Haydon believes there won't be many big incidents.
The stories that end up on the front page of the newspaper and the lead stories for the nightly news are the 1%ers. We see 99% of young people go to Leavers Week, they have a great time, they celebrate and they enjoy with their friends.
To help combat these situations, the state government has organised alcohol-free party locations in Dunsborough and Rottnest Island, providing entertainment, food and accommodation. It's also where Haydon's organisation Red Frog comes in, joining with police to provide harm reduction and education.
Our role really is to make sure that young people are having a safe time, that they're looking after themselves, that they're looking after their mates, and that it's a week to remember.
WA Police is also warning older school leavers not to give alcohol to their underage friends, with 40% aged 18.
They need to realise that they are now adults and they'll be judged in terms of the law different to their 70-year-old counterparts.
They're also targeting toolies, warning them not to join in celebrations.
My message to them is to stay away. It's a leaver celebration.
And with leavers also choosing to party overseas in Bali, the state government is discouraging them from travelling because of increased risks.
We have all of this harm minimisation and support in place at the two key locations. I think parents should be very wary of the fact that these sort of things don't exist overseas at places like Bali.
And both Haydon and Clint say harm minimisation is important to ensuring school leavers return home safe.
So look after yourself and look after your friends. Enjoy yourselves, go say hi to police, go say hi to the volunteers. They're all there to help you.
Make sure you know how you're going to get home, make sure that you find out the rules of your accommodation and make sure you come back in one piece, and we're looking forward to seeing you at universities in 2019.
And that's all the time we have for this week. We'll be back again next week, but for now, it's back to you, Ivan and Danny.
Nelson, thank you very much. The main points of this week's news again. There are calls to increase support for military veterans suffering post-traumatic stress, with over 4,000 young and older soldiers facing daily battles with the condition after leaving the military. The state government says services are in place to support veterans with PTSD, but the RSL claims more recognition of veterans' mental health is needed.
And that's our weekly news and current affairs. You can catch our latest news on our website and Facebook.
Until 5:30 next Sunday, thanks for your company. Good evening.